Happy Tuesday, Daryl and Danielle here. It's been a while since we've come on and done a wine tasting with you guys, and since we have recently joined a new wine club business, ones that focus on clean crafted wine, which kind of fits for a direction that we've been heading more with
what you put into your body.
Yeah.
Really watching.
I mean,
we're not perfect, but we
and
get better every day, right?
Yep. I mean,
so the big thing with this is a clean crafted wine business, and the clean crafted is they source the wines from around the globe, and there's no pesticides used in the grapes, in the growing of the grapes, which is huge. And also there's no added sulfites. So sulfites occur naturally in wine a little bit, 20 to 40 micrograms or whatever. Because they occur naturally, it allows the cheaper, or I shouldn't say cheaper because it isn't a cost thing. It allows mass-produced wine companies to add tons of sulfites and tons of sugar to get a balanced, steady taste, and it helps them correct their taste across the wine, but also it helps preserve. It's a preservative, so it'll last longer. I like my wine to go bad. Makes me drink it quicker.
So the first one that we are going to taste tonight, we're going to do two, one white and one red, is a white blend, which is out of Mendocino County,
Yep.
Which is California. You want to tell us about the blend and which one we're drinking?
So it's a blend, but it's 100% Viognier. So give it we don't have the tabletop, so we'll give it a little swirl, a little sniff. And on the nose, it's very fruit forwardy. I always get a note of pear when I smell it. But then upon the taste, white flower and apricot. That's the two things that come around. You know, it's very fruit forward and peary to the nose, but it's got an apricot and white flowery taste to it. I think it's very good. Viognier is one of my favorite green grapes.
And the one thing so with this company, they actually just did a, at the owner's house this weekend, they took 6 of our wines and paired them with 6 wines from the exact same county, all of which retail bottle wise were anywhere from $100 to $400 a bottle.
Yep.
And all of these wines stood up amazing to these. So the quality is definitely there.
Yep.
But at a price that we all can afford and not break the bank, and being able to still enjoy a nice glass of wine.
And yeah, and without adding all the junk to the wine, it won't last as long. We got a vacuum in, and it's just these little. I want to hold one little.
Mm-hmm.
So you just got the little pump the air out of it. It's amazing how much, once you take the air out of it, how much better this wine stands up. I mean, usually you got a couple days, but I think there's a big advantage to not having all the junk in. And one will be you won't, anytime, certain people thought they get headaches from red wine or headaches from Chardonnay or headaches from
Chardonnay.
It came in Chardonnay is mass produced like crazy, and the amount of sugar.
No offense, Kendall Jackson is one of them.
And the amount of sugar and the amount of sulfites added, and that's why they can last forever and ever and ever. So, the headaches came from and we knew that from vodka, right? Between Popov and Tito's is about 400 headaches. But very, very good wine. This is definitely one of my
And I
absolute,
poured a little less.
very smooth, and it tastes very French. And it's a California, but Viognier grape.
Now, if we would have been food pairing, what would we have paired this with this evening?
Well, something like this, for the cheese, if we were going to pair it with cheese, I would have picked the Havarti. It kind of goes with these smooth, this is a very smooth white blend. The Viognier, I would pair it with a fish or a seafood or a very light chicken dish. Anything medium to heavy would overpower the wine.
All right, so
Now,
the next one that we are doing is the Dove Hunt Dog, which is a cab. Also
Cabernet.
from the
Mendocino.
Mendocino County. One of these days I will get this.
It's got good legs to it.
Now, what does the legs mean?
It's just the alcohol content. If it has legs, it'll stick to the side of the glass, and that's from the alcohol content. That's actually the alcohol evaporating in tiny bits off the glass. But one thing that'll give you indication on how powerful, I would say, that taste is.
Now, why, because I used to think this, why do people think that if it has a lot of legs that it's a more expensive bottle of wine?
Nothing to do with it. It's about the amount of alcohol.
Because that's what I used to think.
I did too. I mean, when you just hear legs, because it was the first thing you're taught. Spin it. It's got legs. Gives you the alcohol content. Obviously, a white Zinfandel is not going to have a lot of legs, not a lot of alcohol there. But a cab always has. I do too. So this is, as on the nose, it's very black cherry, and a very light cigar box from the oak.
I can actually smell that.
That's the.
So now, what gives it the cigar box smell?
It's the oak. So
Okay.
ironic that the inside of a cigar box is a Spanish cedar, not even an American cedar, but Spanish cedar, and the oak, French oak or American oak. But I think it's the fact that we're bringing wood into something like wine.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you're really tasting, is the actual wood.
Now,
Now, when you taste it, you taste oak. That's obviously the one thing you're really going to taste is the oak. You know, I always get on this is a blackberry and a plum. There's a blackberry and a plum note that comes in on the taste. I love this.
Julie.
I absolutely love this wine. The Dove Hunt Dog. I mean, Mendocino and cabs kind of goes hand in hand. I mean, California really rocks on cabs, and this one's phenomenal. The fact that they could do it without adding all the stuff to it, and this also gives you a indication of how a cab tastes when it's not been messed with. And we drink even a lot of $25 a bottle wines that are very popular, have a lot of, and I'm not going to say any names, but they have a lot of sulfites in them. They're popular. When you're on that top shelf at the grocery store, or that second to top shelf, there's some high produced wines that have a ton of sulfites in them, and I think we're almost used to the sulfitey, sugary cab, and then when you come across a real one that's like. And the ironic about this cab, it's got a touch of Petit Syrah. Now in America, they only have to call it by the varietal if it's 85%. So blank brand wine only has to be 85%. Now in mass-produced wines, what they do is it says, hey, cool, I can take 15% and put whatever. And I can smooth it out with sulfites, and so I can buy junk grapes, whatever. That's one way of blending. The other way of blending is what the French taught everybody: is blending is wonderful. It helps smooth out some of the rougher edges, or helps toughen up some of the smoother edges. Almost like all the expensive wine in France is all blended. Mm-hmm. And what they're doing here is they're just taking this Cabernet Sauvignon, and I forgot what the percentage is, but it's high cab. But they're taking the Petite
See if it
Syrah.
tells me.
Does it say? Is it 10% Petite Syrah? Maybe
I thought
5%. But whatever it is, they just do it just to smooth it out a little
Have it
bit.
on here.
And this is an extremely smooth.
It's very smooth.
In
This is a dangerous one.
and it here's what to me, it tastes like the $50-$60 bottles of cabs that we open on those rare occasions and go, hey, we're cooking ribeyes at home. Let's have a nice cab. That's what this tastes like to me.
Cab that I spilled on a boat?
Yeah.
That
Pass me a bottle.
might taste like that.
Yeah, it very, and that was a California cab.
Yep, it was a $50 bottle of wine. Don't ever spill a $50 bottle of wine on somebody's white boat. They took it very nicely.
Hey, we clean it up quick. Okay, so that's written.
I was going to say, I can't read it very well.
So anyway,
anyways.
but that's. I think this is one of the, the plum taste too. That's where it's been smoothed out. You remember what a plum, blackberries are a strong, healthy berry taste. A plum is a very smooth fruit, and I think that's where the Petite Syrah comes in, and that's very French to do to finish with to just add a touch of Petite Syrah.
So now, if we were pairing this, if we were doing just say a charcuterie board first.
Yeah, I do like an Asiago cheese or some kind of a hard hitting cheese like that. Some stronger tasting blue cheese or something.
Okay.
For dinner, that's easy. That's with
I always pair it with a steak.
I would say a steak, but you could also get by those pork steaks, those real nice pork T-bones that we'll do every now and then. Something like that would be okay. Some barbecue, maybe. A burger would be cool, but definitely on a steak like this, in fact, as smooth as this wine is, this might be a good pairing with filet mignon.
I think we should use this as a Christmas bottle.
I think so too. I think it's a good wine. Is it part? Oh, is this part of the Christmas sets on there?
This is a Christmas set.
What a wonderful Christmas set that would be, because what's the best gifts for Cabernet Sauvignon, right?
So if you know anyone that is a wine lover that might be looking for some wine for Christmas, they will love you. Trust me. Let me tell you about this. They will love you. So we just want to quickly come on. It's been a while. And say hi and do a quick tasting with you with some of our new wines that we have. And the nice thing, actually, I like to say, not to be super salesy, is you don't have to get monthly orders to order wines. So if you're looking...
This is a true wine club.
If you're looking, like I said, if you want one, like of this one, for Christmas, you can order literally one bottle and have it shipped as a gift for Christmas. Include a note. You don't need to come to your house. Easy. We got some other ones also available. But yeah, so that's the nice thing is if you find just a bottle that you like and you want, you can get that. You don't have to become a member.
And the best part is that they're doing the wine shopping for you. They're going, who's the owner?
Sarah.
Sarah goes around the world searching for these small wineries that don't use pesticides at all, and don't add any additives, and really stick towards what they call the clean crafted wine. So she does all the shopping. She does all the searching and researching and everything for you. You just plug in and you just order the wine. It's a wine club where you order the wine and it gets shipped right directly to your door. And that's probably the coolest part, because you don't have to go shopping. You don't have to go up to the wine store. You don't have to look at somebody did already the weeding through. She's a sommelier who was very sensitive to additives and all the crap they put into wine. So she's going out of her way to find just these handful of wineries out there in the world that do this kind of thing. And it's Italy, France, America. I mean, she gets Argentina, everywhere. She gets wines from around the world, and they're phenomenal. And it gets shipped right to your door. And they use FedEx.
Or to whoever you want to send it to as a gift.
Sure. And then the bonus is FedEx. If you all know this, but you order something FedEx, and if, you know, you're not there, because this is obviously wine. You got somebody there's got to be 21 to sign for it. You can have it shipped to. They have tons of different affiliates. So we use Walgreens. So when we see it's coming, we can divert it to Walgreens, or you can set up Walgreens as your destination. And you can go there, and our Walgreens over here is open 24 hours a day, so we can go there anytime and not have to worry about being here to sign for it. We can send it over there. That way it's also kept in a, it's not going back and forth to the warehouse or into a truck or something like that.
Yep.
It's kept in a stable 70-degree atmosphere, so that's the double bonus, is that you get it delivered to your door and pick it up whenever you want.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us on Taste of Tuesday. Again, we just wanted to jump on and share some of our new wines with you. And we got some new wines that we just opened and have coming. I think we have wine coming Thursday again this week. So we will be diving into some more wines here again soon and sharing with you. Have a blessed evening, and we will be talking to you soon. Bye now.